Welcome to Tucson, Arizona, in the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Sun Devils will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Green. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Arizona Wildcats offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Arizona State squeaked by in a tight one in the last Territorial Cup meeting.
Yeah, you can say squeak by, but they don't give a mess, right? Like, all you want to do in these rivalry games, these big battles, is find a way to win, and the Sun Devils did that in the last meeting.
You're right, David. Historically, these two teams played late in the year, and it just drives momentum into the offseason for the winning team. That was ASU the last time.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Smith dropping to pass. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. It's complete. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. So Arizona State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Finds a tight end. There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Pulled and fired complete. And And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Smith wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Parker. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Let's see what they've got on second down. They just keep firing. Right on the money. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Wildcats are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turning it on. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Arizona in a hurry.
And that's in Arizona.
He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. They've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Smith dropping to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Parker. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Oregon is ahead early right now, but years past they've had Michael James or Joey Harrington. They don't have that guy this year, and that's why this is tight. They're up by 7. Oh,
touchdown, Sun Devils! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. The first time the Sun Devils and the Wildcats met, Arizona wasn't even a state yet. It was 1899.
Reese Davis, a college football aficionado and a history buff, too. Great history between these two schools there.
Yeah, and it goes back obviously that long. So many classes, so much hatred. It's beautiful when rivalries really matter, and it matters to the people in Arizona.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Smith wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he
lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Slips through the line. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Nelson. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
and the defender. Too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
On the move, it's Jackson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. They'll go to the toss. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. Pressure coming. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. And the Sun Devils look to do some damage in the red zone. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Sun Devils are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Smith dropping to pass. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Arizona right back to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Let's chat a little big picture Arizona. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Smith wants to throw. Gets rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Young. After the filthy move, he's got room. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And that's in Arizona.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Using the quick game. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd. A little release to the back. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in the showdown between Georgia and Georgia Tech. Here's how it went down. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Grabs behind the line. It's Jackson.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now improvising. Finds his tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They go to the ground. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action. Rushes on him. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 30-yard line on first down. The give to the lone running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with it.
The Sun Devils want to crank the tempo. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. And the Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, the Territorial Cup rivalry is among the most bitter in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Arizona and Arizona State plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
Makes to grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Sun Devils can really attack on this second and short. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Quick release on the RPO. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Sun Devils kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a man. It's Peppers. Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you could tell just a little bit off. The defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
Leaves it with the back. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Arizona State! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Sparky is putting the pitchfork to them as Arizona State stretches the lead.
And they got this thing cooking. They've got all the momentum. They've handled the moment of this rivalry game really, really well, and the momentum firmly on their side.
Sparky's a team that always just seems to be going for the jugular. If you give them an opening, they're going to take it. And right now, they're pulling away.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
second down.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The play action fake. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Wildcats. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll return it. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Peppers. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Sun Devils will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the outside. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He'll pull it down and run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Grabbed in the middle. It's 4th. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They got it at the 40. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Quick completion on the out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Tight end finds a soft spot. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Powers forward.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Paul.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
The give to the single back. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run.
There he goes. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Sun Devils. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the boxes. Still, this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Power football with the run. Fighting off the defender. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes a connection. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. And the Wildcats will hustle to the line.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Parker. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Smith dropping to pass. Quickly complete. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Quickly out to the tight end.
It's always interesting how people handle late games. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And he's brought down after a nice game. The Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Penn State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Beaver Stadium. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Happy Valley crowd who leaves happy with the win. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They've got the lead, but here in the fourth quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Sun Devils will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Smith wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Young. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's on target and complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown, Arizona! And here they come almost all the way back.
Dude, Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few 1st downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
There's a lot of QBs that when when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Caught near the sticks. It's Butler. Turning it on. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Toss to the outside. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Might as well give it to him again. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Smith dropping to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Got his man. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down. A 6-point game, getting very deep in the 4th quarter, and the offense desperately needing to convert this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's 4. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. So the latest edition of the Duel in the Desert in the books, and Arizona State will take home college football's oldest rivalry trophy. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.